We're in First Kings, the 8th chapter today, and it's one of the greatest times in the life of Israel. The temple is built. And you can imagine the excitement and everything that is going on there's sacrifices happening, there's all this music going on, people are gathered, it's visually stunning. The king has put his own stamp on this. Everything is going incredible. And then God shows up. And then what an incredible place. So all this is happening, but then a reminder needs to take place, because the tendency is going to be that they're going to want to worship the temple. They're going to want to worship this building and the things that go on inside of it and forget about the reason it's built. And so Solomon gets up and he's going to remind them of why they built this building to begin with. And he says, God will God dwell on earth? Well, yeah, but understand this. Earth itself cannot contain him. This building cannot contain him. This place is too small for it to completely house or encompass God himself, for he is greater and bigger and more wonderful than anything that we have done. And so I think what's going on here is that he is reminding themselves of this building is great. This temple is a wonderful place. There's a lot of good things that are going to happen here. People are going to come to know God here. People are going to come to have a relationship they never had with God before, and it's going to be because of this place. And that's great, but it's not a substitute for God himself. It's not a substitute for God himself. That is a great lesson to remind us that so many times we can get attached to earthly things. We can get attached to things that we have sacrificed for, that we have sweated for, or that we have bled for, and we forget they're temporary. We forget the reason we did them, and so all of a sudden the thing becomes more important than him. A ministry can, in our minds, be more important than God. A building can become more important than God. A book can be more important than God. And all the music, a style of music can become more important than God himself. And we really need to be careful, because that's a really dangerous place to be. And so the beauty is that all those things can be used to know him and to love him and to draw us closer to him, as long as we keep focused on him. Keep our eyes upon Jesus. Keep our eyes upon the cross. Keep our eyes upon the thing that he did for us. And if we would do that, then those things enhances our worship, not dictates our worship. We go away from worshiping those things. We move towards worshiping him. And so I hope that you will take this to heart as we reevaluate and take an inventory of our life, of the things in our life that maybe draws us away from God. And they may even be some good things that we've taken a little bit of, there's that P word again, pride in, that really is his. They're his. All of it's his. And so we need to kind of keep those things in check. And let's make sure that he is at the top of our list, of our motivations and our focus and our praise and our worship. Have a great week.